So good morning class 10th. So before we start today's class, first of all we will discuss the last question which I gave as homework, and very few of you have tried that question and sent to me, right? Like Jayesh, Ayush, and some even I think Pulkit also has submitted. Okay, so again I am repeating, those who have not submitted the computer project, so today only they need to submit, otherwise tomorrow onwards we will start deducting their marks. And for of 10C defaulter list I have put it, 10F I will do after the class. So the last question which we need to discuss is, I am going to share my screen. Look at there. I hope my screen is visible, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this question came in year 2012 in board examination of 15 marks, in which the question was, define a class employee having the following description. Please read the question carefully, those who have not done. Data member has given int PAN to store the personal account number, the name, double tax income. Now see, in this variable double tax income there is a space here. So while declaring in your program, don't give the blank space. And to store the annual taxable income. And now double tax, to store the tax that is calculated. So again I am repeating, two members of double type, one is of string for name and the PAN number. Now in the member function it is mentioned employee. Store the PAN number, name and taxable income. This is given in the question. Sometime instead of this parameterized constructor, you are getting a additional method for inputting. So in that only the input is required, but here the constructor is mentioned. So that means we need to store the data members, the values in the data members. Now calc and display. See here the return type is not mentioned. So sometimes you are getting the return type and sometimes you are not getting in the exam or in the half release or in the any exam. So in that case, as you know, the function has to be having the return type, so it has to be there. So calculate tax for an employee, so you need to declare the return type, and if you are not doing that that means you are missing 1 marks for each function. So we need to use calc and display output details of an employee. So the output means the simple things you need to print the PAN number, tax, name and taxable and the tax. So three things you need to display. How you will calculate the tax, that you need to go through the criteria which is given here, right? So let me show you this program. I will show you here. So please pay attention. So these are the multiple comments we are using here. In this we are simply pasting the question. Now the class name we need to declare employee. So the file name also we need to declare employee.java, right? Then after that we need to declare PAN and the string name and double tax income and tax. So these are the data members which we need to declare. And now what you can do, you can declare static scanner here also. No need to declare inside, directly we can declare, and this is always the better choice. After that we need to declare the constructor. So like P for PAN, N for name and T income, and now we need to store. So PAN equals to P, as everybody knows, name equals to N, and T income equals to, sorry, tax income. Any confusion here? After that tax you need to initialize. Am I clear till here? Yes. Everyone? Okay. Good. So this is the, so here we have declared the constructor working. Now the calculate the tax for an employee, and the criteria is already mentioned below that. So we need to follow that. So the calc. Now for storing the calculated in the taxable income, the global area is already mentioned in the question like this. This is the global area in which we are supposed to store the tax. That means we are not supposed to redeclare. So here you can use the return type calc, and now according to this, the tax income we are getting in this variable. So up to 1 lakh there is no tax. So simply you can put the condition, if tax income is less than equals to 1 lakh, then tax must be 0. Else if, now see the second criteria, if the salary is greater than 1 lakh 1 and less than equals to 1 lakh 50,000, so tax income is less than equals to 1,50,000, then tax has to be calculated according 10% of the income exceeding this. So 10% means directly you can do that. So tax income, this is the short, not the shortest way, this is the basic way I am doing. Minus 1 lakh multiplied by this. I hope this one is clear. Now the second criteria, third is up to 250 rupees 5,000 plus 20% of the income exceeding 1,50,000. So are you getting this question, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion? So 5,000 plus the income which is exceeding above 1,50,000. So we will reduce that. Then 20%.
Sir, in first LCF you have written tax income minus 10,000, should be 1 lakh.
Sorry. Thank you. And now after that, else. In that case the criteria was given 25,000 plus 30% of the income exceeding rupees 2,50,000. So as usual like this. So here it is 30%, and now it is 25,000, and now here should be 2,50,000. I hope these things are clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So after calculating this, see the advantage of the tax variable which is already given in the global area as your instance variable. So the advantage is this tax variable, this tax variable you can print anywhere throughout the program. So now no need to display here. One method was given in which first of all we will print the heading, that is PAN number followed by 2 \T, that is for printing the 6 blank space, then name, then the tax. After that just print those things. The PAN number is PAN followed by 2 times backspace, then name again, and then directly we can print the tags. After that we are supposed to write the main. So in the main, what you need to enter? You need to enter PAN number, name and taxable income. And now one more object is required to take input of string type. So for that, again I am using this. One more variable you can declare, like OB1 and OB2. So the PAN number I am using N. This is OB1. Now for string M I am using OB2, and then after the taxable income I am using J. Am I clear? After that we need to create an object. Obj equals to new, and now in the same sequence, the sequence which you are receiving here, please see here, this is important. Again I am repeating, first you need to pass integer, then string, then double. This is very, very important. You cannot change the sequence while passing the parameter here. So the integer, then string, the name, then the double type value. After that we need to call calc for calculating the tax, and then after we need to display. I hope these things are clear, everybody. So I am going to rub this. Let me execute this program. Then again you can ask your doubts if anybody having. There is a small error. Next int, sorry. So it should be next line.
And sir, we'll have to remove M from the above declaration also.
Yes,
we have already
yes.
declared M in M.
That's true. That's good. Okay. So now, so the PAN number we are inputting 111. Name we are inputting like Jayesh Khare, and the taxable income, suppose you are getting 1,30,000. So this is the things are coming. Am I clear, everybody? Any confusion?
Yes, sir.
Anybody? बच्चों, अथर्व, आदित्य उपाध्याय, वर्मा.
Yes, sir.
Any confusion, beta?
No, sir.
Okay. So now one more thing, what we can do. See, we can do the small changes here for getting the appropriate result. That we have already discussed in class 9th also. For getting the accurate result, we can do this also. Okay, so any confusion in this static scanner OB1 and OB2? This is not required now, right? So I am posting this in the GCR for your help. So if you want, you can go through that. Okay? So now what we are going to do, please try to understand. So now the new question we are going to discuss, in which what we are going to do, please pay attention. We are going to use the array in the constructor. How we use array? So now let me explain first. So basically, suppose the question, please write down a question, everyone. Everyone, please write down a question. We have to enter n number of element in an integer array. Everybody, please write down the question first. Then I will explain. We have to enter n number of element in an integer array and print sum of all 3-digit integers. Written, everyone? Enter n number of elements in an integer array and print sum. Don't try, just wait, and print sum of all 3-digit elements using parameterized constructor. Okay, the question I have posted in the chat box, and the same question we are going to discuss. So now in this question, how many inputs are required? The input is required, the size, that is your n, and the array. So now whenever you are using the array in your constructor, so in the constructor we can use both. So in the parameter we will use the parameter for size only. And now see, the array, the declaration we have done in the global area. Are you getting this, everyone? My screen. Now the size we are supposed to enter in this variable. After that we are supposed to allocate the memory. So here in the square bracket we can write n also, even we can write size also. So for inputting the array we need to use one more method for inputting data in an integer array. So now just take a simple loop as you are taking. Now AR of I equals to OB1 dot next int. This is the basic working I am showing, and now here show. So for doing the sum, again we need to access them. After that, simply putting a condition on the same element, and if it is coming in this criteria, that means that number is having 3-digit, then we need to calculate sum. So simply we are adding that. After that we need to print that is your S. I hope these things everyone is getting easily. Number of times we have done this type of things. The variables need to be declared, especially the S. Now, so now in the main, enter size and storing in n. After that we need to create object, and then we are passing only single parameter. So what will happen? Directly your constructor will execute, in which we have passed the n, that is your size of the array, and that we are storing in size. After that one more variable in n, that is your global variable, we have assigned, and then we are allocating memory. After that we are coming back on this part, then we are calling these things. So this will not execute because the class name we have changed, but not the file name. So now let me execute. Now see, the size we are inputting like 4, then we are inputting the number like 25, 100, then 35, then 200. So 4 elements we have entered, so the output is coming 200 plus 100. Is it okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion? I am again posting this question in the GCR. Okay, so I hope these things are clear for everyone. So now on the basis of this, we are going to do some program based on array. So now just write down the question, everybody. The next question. We have to enter n number of elements in an integer array and print the frequency of search element if it is present, otherwise print not found. Do it fast using the parameterized constructor. This is important and easy also. Should I repeat my question again? Class 10th. Class 10th. Should I repeat my question? Web to write down. We have to enter n number of elements in an integer array and print the frequency of search number. If it is not found, then print appropriate message using parameterized constructor. Any question, any doubt, everyone? बच्चों, class 10th, speak up. I have posted the question in the chat box also. You can go through that. Note down the question in your notebook. Again, I am repeating, those who have not submitted the project, especially class 10th F. In class 10th C, out of 32, only 17 of you have submitted. 15 of you not submitted. Mansi Agrawal, Vidip, Kinjal, Pratyaksh, Prabhkar Kumar, Siddh Sigatia, Shivam, Vaishnavi, Mehul, Divya, Vishwesh, Aditya Upadhyay, Vansh, Ayush and Divyansh. Please submit your project by today only. Are you doing, Samishta? In 10th F, Yashi Srivastava, Angesh, Prajwal, Shashwat Agrawal and Kritika only has submitted. Yes?
Sir, I have sent.
Shashwat Agrawal na beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I received you. I have taken your name beta. Ayush Rathore, Kasaudan, submit your project as Akshara, Alok Soni, Angesh, Atharv, Ayush Yadav, Devansh, Divya, Divyansh Yadav, Devansh Gupta, Mehul. But are you doing the question, everyone? Yashi Srivastav, I received your project. Thank you, beta. I have taken your name. Vansh Verma, wait. Vansh Verma, you have not submitted, beta. I have not received.
Sir, I have submitted today only.
Today I have not checked. This is the status till yesterday night. Okay? I will see. Don't worry. I will update if you have submitted. Don't worry. Try the question, everyone. Shashwat Singh, you have not submitted your project. Please submit fast. Okay, Ayush. No problem. Please try the question, everyone, fast. Jayesh, are you doing, beta? Jayesh, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sarmishta? Sarmishta Singh?
Yes, sir.
Beta, why did you join so late? 11:20. Please join on
Sir, I
time.
joined at 11:05.
11:05, but here it is. Maybe you have disconnected again. You have joined. Shashwat?
No, sir, so it's...
No issue. Ayush Rathore, please join on time. Raghav, I received your project today. Thank you, beta. Raghav. Shashwat Singh, your project I have not received yet. Because you have sent the mail on 23rd, but actually you have not, your project was not acceptable, and the reason I have mentioned in the mail. Just check that. Okay? Please check. No VD table, no index, no cover page, no acknowledgement. How can I accept your beta? Please. Okay, no problem. Just do the needful and submit as soon as possible before today only. कोई बात नहीं. Utkarsh Singh Vats, speak up. Utkarsh, are you there? No, you are not there. Do the question and you can submit the solution in the GCR as well as in the chat. Sorry, in the chat box it won't come. So you can send it on GCR. After submitting, please let me know. Okay. Rohan Jain, are you getting this concept? Constructor?
Yes, sir.
Good. Harshnath Jha?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion, beta?
No, sir.
Prakhar? Prakhar Kumar? Bachcho, please speak up, na? Whenever I am taking your name, with that only I am taking the proper attendance. Vandit Pandey? Vandit?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting this question, beta? Array 1?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Are you trying, na?
Yes, sir.
Ansh Chaudhary?
Yes, sir.
Good. Please do it and paste in the chat GCR. Prajwal Sahu, are you getting this question? Prajwal, your voice is not coming.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nivedita? Beta, please speak up. Only 42 of you have joined today. 8 are absent. RN Singh, Utkarsh Singh Vats, Saksham Srivastava. Saksham Srivastava is there? No, he is absent.
Sir, I have posted in the GCR.
Okay, thank you for informing me, Meta. Beta Jayesh, it is not up to the mark. See, the search number you cannot pass after inputting the size only. After inputting the array elements, then only we are supposed to enter the search element. Okay? This is not a good approach. Okay? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Please do the needful. Because after inputting in perform, you can pass the parameter also. Like earlier we were doing. है ना बेटा?
Yes, sir.
And that for storing the frequency, do not use f as global variable. By global variable, we can do that, but just try to avoid that. As I told you,
Yes, sir.
only the size and the array needs to be declared until unless something is not given in the question. Plus, if you want, you can take the search element also, but that is not required actually, because that search element has to be entered in the main or in a separate method in which you are searching.
Yes, sir.
Please try. Rishit Tandon, Vaishnavi beta. Vishwesh, beta, are you doing Vaishnavi? Are you getting this? Okay, try. Vishwesh, are you getting the concept? Because last.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you
Yes,
doing
sir.
beta?
Yes, sir.
Please do it fast and post the solution in the GCR. And after posting the solution, please let me know whether you have posted or not. And these programs, those who have not done the completed the project yet, these programs you can add in your project also.
Sir,
What?
I have posted in the GCR.
Okay, Shashwat, let me check. Where? Shashwat Agrawal, wait. Beta Shashwat, you will
Yes,
get
sir.
you will get an error, because see, in the main only you have entered the array, and that variable ARR is not accessible, because that's a global method. You have made a static. Don't use static everywhere, beta. This is not the
Sir, it
kind
is not
of
working. Sir, if I do not put static, it is not working. It is saying.
beta. Yes, that's why I'm telling na. Ki in that case, see, in the constructor program, the static you are not supposed to use, except the static buffer reader or the scanner, until unless it is not given. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So avoid that. If you are using static, then there is no difference between the common program which we were doing. But see, in the constructor we are supposed to avoid use of static keyword, because if you are using static, then there is no need to use the concept of class and object, because there is no need to create object in that case. Am I clear?
Sir, I removed static, but also then it is also not running.
That means you are doing something wrong. Just wait for that.
Yes, sir.
We will discuss that. भाई अगर नहीं हो रहा है, if you are getting some error, so we
Yes,
need
sir.
to rectify. We need to know how we can do that without that. Am I clear? So wait
Yes,
for
sir.
that. Don't worry. Okay. So I think I need to discuss this question. Okay, just wait. Look at here on my screen. Now see, are you getting this my screen? No? So let me share my screen. Is it visible now? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes.
now see, as I have passed only the size in the previous question also, again I am using two data member. One is for size and one is for this, right? Not for the search element. The search element I will pass from the main. See here. The same thing I have done. Inputted the array. Now here I am using this and now passing the search element. This is also a way to do the program. If you want to print the frequency in another method, that also we can do, or we can do in the main also. So let me show you.
Sir, I have posted again.
Okay, beta, now please look at here, है ना beta? Now see. So now enter search number, and now I have used int search ob1 dot next int. So now in the find method, the return type was int f equals to obd dot find, and we are passing search. So this search is going in S over here, and then we are looking for SP and then returning S. So this value of S is we are receiving in F. So if F equals to 0, so what we are supposed to print? Not found. Else we are printing the frequency. What? That is F. Now let me execute this question. So now enter size, 5 elements we are inputting, any number. Enter search element, we are looking for 20. So the frequency is 3. So now see the variation also in the same problem. Let me post this question in the GCR. You can watch it later. Jayesh, wait a minute, I am telling. Main beta Jayesh, you have again not declared the size as a global variable, but that's not optional. That's optional also. Don't worry. You have done correct. Very good. So the same way, I am again posting this question in the GCR, and now let me show you some changes. Now see, so like here in this program we are printing the result in a main method. So now if you don't want to print in the main, then what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to use additional method, void show, and in that we need to call this frequency method, right? But if you will see in this find method, we are passing a parameter. So that means from where you are going to call this method find, there only you need to take input. So in this case, what we are supposed to do, please try to understand. Small changes are required. So let me do that. Jayesh, are you getting this part?
Yes, sir.
See, again I am repeating the data member n, that is your size, and the array has to be there in the constructor. Just store the size in a data member n, then allocate memory in AR. Then we are inputting this whole array. After that we need to call the show method. See, in the show, what we have done, in the show I have entered the search number. So ob1 dot next int directly we can use, because we have declared this ob1 as global area. So that find we are calling, and at the same time we are passing this. So this method find is returning in the show method, and if the condition is true, then not found, else frequency is this. So here only the calling is required in the main part, that is your main function. I have shown you in the both ways. See, and now in this program the input we are taking in main also, in show also, and as well as in the data member your input here, the array of. Am I clear, everyone? So this is the another way.
Yes.
Small changes I have done this, and again I am posting in the GCR. So both way you can see, and in case if anybody having any doubt, he or she can ask without any hesitation. Beta, any query here?
Sir, what was wrong in my question?
Beta, the question in what you have done, you have made the program according to your choice. Means you have declared everything as static, and here I have declared only static for inputting the scanner object, nothing else. So this is the benefit. If you are using the static everywhere, that means there is no need of object, directly we can access. So all the ways you should know, and whatever I have told, that is the best way to do this type of program. In that nobody can cut yours any single mark, but on that which you have done, the examiner can cut your marks. Am I clear?
Okay, sir.
Thank you everyone for today's class. With this only we are ending. There is no homework, just complete all the work, and I am giving you today's time for completing your project. Those who have not submitted yet, the names I have already taken, and I have already handed over the list to the class teacher also. So please complete all the work and send it by today only. Thank you so much everyone. You can leave one by one. Thank you.
Sir, we have to do 10 questions or
15.
questions
Thank
in the
you, sir.
project.
15
Thank you.
with VD table and comments. Thank you
Thank you,
everyone. You can leave.